right, everybody. Good morning. We're here at Phil's Bar and Grill in Salem, Oregon. And of course, two people come up to show me pictures of things that don't pertain to this match here that we have with Brett Miller and Jacob Oak. That is a very nice cue, though. Andrew Anglin with Anglin Cues showing me his work. And it's pretty. That's super pretty. All right, well, thank you, Andrew, for giving me something to talk about while I do a sound check. I'm going to get off here for a second and see how the audio is. Um, all right. All right, let's see here. Sound check. Does that sound good? Yeah, doggy. Audio is. All right. All right. Well, we're here. We're going to commentate. Well, Andrew, you want to commentate? Come on, dude. Get in there. Get in here. I don't care. It don't matter. So Brett Miller coming up a. Yeah, I know. Sometimes really I wanna do one with Randy. Just the shit that guy says, man. Randy Baker. So BRET looking to split this gap between the 9-10, and he does it nice, but then wants to slow down. Does not want to be jacked up over the 8 and 10. But if he can just play like a nice stop shot, should be good. The 8 plays in the bottom right corner. Yeah, I'll do a bottle of Coke with a lime. You want to say anything to the viewers? Yeah.
Hey, viewers.
Angel says, "Hey, viewers."
He's only allowed to talk on He Talks Sexy, like a $900 sexy.
No, we're not doing that here. Okay, this is
He's
not here.
He's going to stick it in the rattle both of the nipples.
Andrew, why don't you go in front of table 1 and do the titty tassel dance? Patrick Nix will love it. Titty tassel part 2.
Oh. I have it on my phone. You want me to text it to you so you can put it on the screen on a break?
It's so hard to commentate when everybody just talks to you. Like, if you're going to talk to me, like, get in here. I got 2 headsets. You know what I'm saying? Like, get in here. But no. All right, so Jacob looking to take the first lead in this match. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna have them turn the music up a little bit so my voice kind of dies down. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the players to hear me like it. Like if BRET makes this like 3 rail bank on this 9, right? Get straight in on the 10. Like I want to yell, but I can't do that because they're over there playing. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn up the music. I'll be right back. We can draw circles, you know? Like, dude, we got all the things. All right. I would assume BRET is still shooting. I think he was attempting a safe there. A couple options here. I mean, if you really... I don't like it, but you could slow roll and come off and out. Play the 5 in the corner, but I like hitting this with a little bit of... I really don't think you have to slow roll it. I think you could hit it pretty hard with some kill, a little bit of left English, and high left. You could play like a stun follow and kind of come out like that. Wait, hold up. What is this miss? Oh, he missed. Okay, he banked it. All right. So BRET is looking to play this 5 in the corner. What a great shot. Now this is a 6. Does not pass the 9. Combo doesn't look too off. We might see a save here. Just roll the cue ball onto this 10. Yeah, just like that. I'm going to leave a window. Might have a little piece of that 9 blocking. I think the idea there was to get the cue ball somewhere in this area. Oh no. Jacob is going to scratch in the side and give BRET ball in hand with 3 balls on the table. BRET has an opportunity here to take a 2-0 lead in this first round match of the 560 and under at Phil's. BRET's going to find the 50-yard line. And back has the 10, takes a 2-0 lead. I'd like to give a big shout out to Phil's Bar and Grill for hosting this event. Phil's has added $500 to the pot. I'd also like to give a shout out to Allied Heating and Cooling. Allied Heating and Cooling has added $300 to the pot. You can find them on their website or on Facebook. So if you need anything heating and cooling, you know, I think water heaters and air conditioning and stuff like that, you know. Yeah, call Allied Heating and Cooling. Michael Dryden. Looks like Brett is going to be rolling out here. He's going to go a little too far. Jacob is going to have a shot on this one ball. Let's play this nice and smooth, a little bit of top English, and just kind of come out in this area. I think anywhere on this side of that line is good. Oh, look at this. Early 10s do count in this tournament. Jacob is going to snug up on that 3. I like thinning this 3 and pushing it just right here. Making sure the cue ball hits the rail or the 5 hits the rail. Table 1, early Ian De La Cruz with the early 10. Looks like the score is 4-2 in favor of Elon. He's playing Ryan Navarro. Nice safety there from Brett. Three needs to slow down. It's a nice shot from Jacob Oak. I like this shot that Brett's taking. He's calling the 3 in the side. The 4 ball makes the pocket huge, and if you do go that way and miss, the ball may kick and go behind the 6-9. It didn't. It looks like he's going to slop into the corner. Going to give Jacob the option to shoot this next shot or give it back to Brett. Curious to see what Jacob does here. Look at this. 9 is blocking the 6, so a bank shot here doesn't really get you anywhere. wouldn't be opposed to trying to play this 5 into this cluster, maybe hit the 6 or just past it, calling that pocket just in case, sending the cue ball in this direction. He may try to get the cue ball behind the 6-9. Don't scratch. I think this is the third scratch from Jacob in this match, and that kills you. I played a set last night. I scratched like 3 times on the break, and he ran out every rack that I did that. Terrible. Brett's looking to come 2 rails. I think you need to pass this line to get shape on that 6. And that he does. Well, they come once across table. You want a little bit of an angle on the 7. You want to be able to kind of end up center table-ish with the cue ball for the 9. It's actually okay. If we can play this with a little bit of left, just come straight off into this 10. Can actually bump it over here, which would be an easier position for the 10 ball than in the center of the table where the rack is. I miss it. Jacob's going to have an opportunity here to get on the board. Where is this going to end up? Oh my goodness. I don't think Brett has enough to play the bank. He's going to have to come up with a safety here. He may, but I don't think he does. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. All right. Jacob should be able to just draw straight back about 3 feet. End up maybe where his hand is a little further. All right, so Jacob Oak on the board. Kind of tell he didn't hit that as good as he wanted to. I think he hit the right side of the pocket and kind of put his head down a little bit. Almost followed it in, but doesn't matter. He's on the board, 2-1. A quick update on the scores on table 1. Ian De La Cruz is up 4-2 against Ryan Navarro. We're watching table 2 right now. Table 3, Bernard Bartling is ahead 3-1 over Scott Zurich. Jose Trevino is up 3-0 against Steve Register. Table 5, Travis Badcock and Scott Grimm, 2-1 in favor of Travis. We'll continue that after this rack. 2 and 3 go on the break. Shot on the 1, 4 is tied up. What do you do here? I mean, really, like, if you're going for a break, like, there's not much to do here for a breakout. 8 balls in the way. So where do you want to set yourself up to play safe? That's the question. I'm not opposed to anywhere back here. Play the right side of that 4 ball. Let it run into the 9. And then send the cue ball up table behind the 6. Yeah, you're not going to be able to do that from here. I like just thinning the 4 into the 9. Then we'll stop here, and you just kind of have to leave a bank. Oh, or you just the 9 ball. All right, Brett. All right. And setting up to play the 5-6 combo. Looks like it's pretty straight as far as the 6 go. The only cut is the cue ball to the 5. I like playing this with some top English. Let the cue ball come back up table. Make sure that you get another shot on the 5. It really depends on how straight the 5-6 is. The 5 may just roll forward a touch. Yeah, you really want to pay attention to where that 5 is going to go. He should be okay here, but combos, you really want to pay attention to where that next ball is going to go. What's going to happen here? Going to stay up. I'm going to have to play this with a little bit of pace, some top English, try to come back out somewhere in this area. Great shot. Oh, Brett misses the 8. Jacob very happy to get to the table. All right, the tester here, definitely makeable. You really just want a nice, smooth stroke. You want to hit it with some pace, but you do not want to hit it too hard where the cue ball goes all the way down to this side of the table, just in case it tracks towards that corner pocket. Oh, all right. Tie game, baby. What's up, RJ? Who you here for? Who you rooting for? Oh, yeah, let's continue here, huh? On table 6, Markman Jagokoi up 3-1 against Anil Dutta. Table 7, Austin Hale ahead of David Chastain 4-2. Table 8, we're tied at 3, Dizzy Wilson and Steve Keen. Table 9, tied at 2, Jojo Patok and John Casey. Table 10, Brian Williams ahead of Tim Keller 4-2. We will be here all day commentating table 2. Oh, it's RJ. Oh, what's up, dude? I know who you are now. You never know, man. Sometimes these YouTube names gets a little crazy. Yeah, let's see. Let's see how they're doing. I think Andrew Anglin got a round bye. And I was just saying how talking about Steven's match. He's tied 3-3 with Dizzy Wilson. It's on table 8. Oh, I like this. Travis Babcock playing on table 5. His shirt says Crawfest 10. Now, if I were to use my imagination, Crawfest is like a mass crawfish eating event. I really want to go now. I'm going to have to ask him about that shirt. I like crawfish. I really want to say that Jacob could hit a piece of this one, but electing to push out. And I think what we're going to see here is a safety. I don't like that line. I like landing here, going towards this 3. Actually, no, I think I like my first line because the 1 is going to end up somewhere over here. The only thing, though, is if you do not get behind the 3, you're selling out, and it's a pretty wide open table. Oh, no way. Brett's cutting this 1 ball. All right. All right. So Brett's going to sell out a shot to Jacob. The 2 passes the 3, so I think I'm playing stop here. Taking the angle on the 2 so I can come back up center table and regroup. Hold on, let me get this straight. You are here for Keen and England, but then Dizzy is playing Keen, and you want to add Dizzy. So, all right, so in that match, RJ, who are you rooting for? You can cut this from the side, and you got to be careful, though, because that cue ball is going to take off. Yeah, you need to hit a little harder than that, but I see why he kind of let up a little bit, because sometimes if you put spin on a cut like that, like once you hit this rail, it just takes off, right? And so then you have all this speed, but he's going to have to pull out the jump stick. And really, he's not going to have a shot after that if he makes it. I mean, he could play the 7-8 combo, but 7-8 is playing away from the pocket. Did he just call it in the side? No. No way. He's going to play the kick. Did he call it in the side? I think if I'm playing that kick, I'm calling it up table in the corner, but no, he's playing the side. All right. All right, so it sounds like RJ is going for Keen in the D. Look at this. You know, it sucks too. Like you can see him pointing, and he said, "I want that pocket." It sucks, man. Like you always kick, you have to call a pocket, right? And it goes into the other pocket that you wanted to call, but you didn't. But if you would have called that pocket, then it would have went in the pocket that you just called. Like it's just a mess. So it's an option. BRET is gonna take the shot. It looks like. I would not be opposed to giving this back. But looks like he's going to go for this combo here. He's going to scratch. I think if I'm playing this, I try to stay away from drawing with ball in hand. I think you'd be okay here, but I like following and trying to put the cue ball somewhere over here. So I have angle to just play off this rail and come back across for the 9. I don't like drawing because you could accidentally stop here. You could draw too far. I think you have more control with the follow. That's what I have found. So he is going to follow, and I like how he has a little bit of an angle to get himself off of the long rail. Yeah, straight, but you can draw here. Yeah, you're pretty straight. You just draw straight back, give yourself some angle on the 9, get back up table for the 10. I do not want to land straight, though. Yeah, he's got plenty of angle to work with here. I'm just hitting this a lot of pace and top English. Jacob Oak down 2-0 now leads 3-2. Folks, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Jacob Oak down 2-0, now leads 4-2. Another match going out. Dennis Robinson versus Ray Cuenca on table 10. Well, you have a jacket and a sweater on. Of course it's hot in here. Take your clothes off. Does that mean you played good or bad? Does that mean you played good or bad? Good? Oh, so when you're naked, you play good. Oh, yeah. All right. Dang, I've never tried that. I got a table at my house. I could try it. Not with you, but I could try it. Huh? All right, yeah. England De La Cruz wins on table 1. Hill. Dang. Well, it looks like our winner on table 1 has not entered his score. He's putting his 6 away, so I'll be right back. I'm going to go find out what that score is so I can send another match out. Getting a phone call. Right. Is that the legend Phil Mahaney? in the chat. The man, the myth, the legend. What up, Phil? How you doing, man? Dude, you should be playing in this thing, man. You're winning. Oh, whoa. You're winning everything. Oh, you know what? I need rubber dickies.
Won like 2 or 5 months, right? You didn't talk?
I don't even remember what it was. It was the last one, I think.
Oh my god, you guys can hear that, huh? Anthony Collins brought me some elk jerky sticks. Bomb.
I was gonna set it up, but I wasn't sure what their name was.
Yeah, I got you.
So how many times a year does that?
My first year playing in it. I know they was a big change. I don't know if they had one earlier this year or was it late last year. And there was a huge gap. I mean, Jordan didn't know what to do in the beginning.
I can find that they're like hearing you guys talk about it because you've done it a few times.
Just the 2 times in summer and then last one.
Like, well, I'm just curious on like what the differences were, right? Like what they let bring in. No,
Bro, that was a 6'5", eh? 6'5".
He said 6'4".
6'5".
It was 6'5"?
It was a hill.
I didn't even read it. I fucking fell asleep.
I heard about that.
I mean, if it was 6'4" and the guy said 6'4", that won,
They definitely
he wants his Fargo to go up a little more. But the guy that lost says it was 6'5". He wants his Fargo to go up a little more. So we'll make it 6'5". Bump him up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Where there we go. Edit that 6-5.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We'll let you. I really want to let you.
All right, I believe we got Didi Playing Cisco Cabello. All right, so back to this match. Really nice shot there by Brett Miller. I think if you are comfortable and confident in it, you get a little bit of inside and just kind of come out this way. Or if you want, you can just cut it and go up and down. Whoa. Go up and down. Come back for the 9.
I mean, I had it in the parking lot, didn't bring it in. I won't be trees.
Oh.
That was actually the one I wanted.
So Brett's gonna. He took the up and down route, and scratched in the corner. That's something I could have mentioned too when I was talking about going up and down. Of the possibility of that scratch. So Jacob's got these 2 balls to put himself on the hill. Thank you, Denny. Everybody, that is my grandmother, Denise. Hi, Grandma. Hi, Grandma. All right, so Jacob Oak on the hill. You're just tuning in. Jacob was down 2-0 and is now on the hill with a 5-2 lead. Jimmy Bucket's in here eating some elk jerky. Or no, it's venison, isn't it? Oh, what did you say? It was terrible? It was good, yeah. You want to commentate? It's almost over. Well, actually, hold up. Wait 1 second. It is not almost over. There is a very big possibility that we're playing 1, 2, 3, 4 more rats, which is not almost over. What am I saying? Jacob was down 2-0. Did you play yet? Oh, look at that. We got lots of matches coming. Huh? In 2 seconds, I can. Singing out Nian De La Cruz on table 3 versus Torrin Bernard. Are the pancakes coming? Then sweet. Trying to make it perfect for me. Sweet. Runny batter. Never a good sign. Nope. All right. 3.